Well, I don't know what happened there, but I have a new rule. No longer allowed to take lunch, especially if it's getting around 3 p.m. Because it just seems like every time I get lunch, the market wants to tell me, you need to change your title, Mitch. I had on this stock market rally continues. Now I look back and I'm like, man, maybe is this the end of the rally? Question mark. Let's find out. Let's hear about it from Joel at the close. Hit the like. Let's get it started.
All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
3 consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
All right, Joe, what's going on in the market?
Did you happen to have pork chops for lunch?
No, I actually had some leftover ribs that I made yesterday. I had to,
Oh, nice.
I had to get
What
the
about,
ribs going there.
What about chop suey?
Chop suey is what this market gave me, so I didn't have to worry about all that.
Yeah, it's kind of a non-trend day. Everyone is in the chat here is mentioning it. One of those days where I just don't get a good level either way. Had really nothing up to 40.23. We didn't get there, 40.17.50. And we took out the pre-market low just by a tad, but really nothing there at 74.50. So quiet range, new high for the move. Yet to be determined whether or not we make a new closing high for the move, and that would be over 400.25. So I think I'm going to stick with the battle of 4,000 mantra here. Nice psychological level. We have it, over 4K in the S&P. People start to get bullish. Well, they've been bullish, but I would say this is a pause in the action. The buck is up 35 cents inside day, really not getting too far away from that low of the move. Crude, don't tell crude stocks that oil stocks of crude's going down 356 at 85.40. Ran into that 90 level again. Gold, no quitting gold, up 680, 1776.10. That's a new high of the move. We got to look for 1800. High ho silver up 45.8 cents, 22.12 and a half. Bitcoin surviving the consolidation here, a little bit of consolidation. Down $45 at 16,005. For you Bitcoin traders here, this is what a trend you need to break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lower highs. That's not good. Not 5 lower lows, but 5 lower highs. The open interest is on the CME contract is still elevated. So we'll wait. We'll wait for a resolution there. Let's see here. Boom. Let's see. The void. We don't need to talk about that. What else do we have to take a look at? Let's go to the individual stocks.
All right, let's keep going. Let's take a look at some stocks out there that were making some moves. Of course, if you took a look at what was leading today, you guys can see basic materials is the leading sector, but right after that, we get healthcare. So it looks like the healthcare names came right back into roost here with the drug manufacturers, the major ones, and biotech getting a nice little lift today. A special shout out here for Pfizer's 4% move here as it gets above 49, PFE. Almost 250. And of course, this is coming on the heels. It looks like China is considering using Pfizer and BioNTech COVID vaccination for foreigners in emergency use in China.
I said to you, like, why not their people? But
why not use the Sputnik?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about the Sputnik.
I got a whole bottle of it upstairs.
I haven't heard any good data on the Sputnik. I'm waiting for that, man.
BNTX had been quiet, kind of breaking out, not really on the monthlies here. I'll just abide by this trading range until it's no longer a trading range. 189, 189. That's a long ways away. This monthly high, 185. Nothing jumping out to me on this chart. I did have this in before, 163.02. So if you're looking for another target on the upside, Pfizer, I've owned Pfizer as long as Triple D, but I got this in the lower 40s. Watched it bounce around. Should have sold it when it was 60. That's another good day. You got to be thinking there's some paper accumulating up there at the $50 area. So
Hmm.
maybe hold out for that. Look at all those highs 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, stuck over 50, 50. So big level if you're looking for a continued move on the upside. But a good day for Pfizer. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but we're not trying to make sense of what they're doing. Um, we're just trying to figure out what the stocks are doing.
One more to take a look at in this sector, just because I'm seeing it make a move now and I'm interested in the chart. I didn't play it today, but I played it earlier in the week last week, is AbbVie.
Oh, I saw that. Yep.
It's an
Yep.
interesting move there.
Let's take a look at ABBV spinoff. Ooh, coming up, coming up. Nice day. Man, these things got this did okay. It rebounded Friday off that low. What do you see? What do you got in the monthlies here for me? Room up to 157 in this. You are knocking on the door last month's high, which is 153.99. And then you got some more room up here and then clear skies ahead. So ABBV gap and go today.
Not a bad one, definitely to keep on watch. Of course, we did have that news with Lilly and Biogen. I didn't see how good the Lilly did today. It looks like it came back after a pullback right out the gates. The old kind of
Yeah.
pullback and then right back up there towards
Right
kind of
back
the
up.
pre-market
Look right
action.
back up. Whew, 340 level. This is over 50%. I'm on the bounce. So I'm not going to bother you guys with that. What do I have for you? I have nothing for you. Boom. I would say if you're looking for another target on the upside, that all-time closing high that was 68.72. Nothing there. I'd see a close at 63.27. I don't know. I think for this one, maybe you hang out. You don't want to see it give it right back. Maybe you go up and just get like 2 or 3 days of consolidation here. Maybe make it 355, 356 low, and then take off.
All right, let's take a look at what else is going on out there. Looks like we can talk about maybe some of the big retailers that are coming out this week, right? A lot of earnings on the calendar this week, and a lot of it is retail. So let's keep a watch out early in the week to see if we get signals how these stocks are doing. It looks to me like Home Depot that reports tomorrow before the opening already giving up some of those gains after a big push. Feel like Dennis was a little bit right, especially on a name like this. They had
Mhm.
already run too far here and then pulled back today.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It was a pretty good Home Depot. Nice move up, just even for the month, a month and a half. Three highs in the same area. This kind of rally, big expectation. Coming in, are we going to come in and beat, but maybe guide lower for fourth for Q4? But definitely nice run. Not a huge run compared, from that old time high, that triple monthly top. But definitely falling back today. Just a tough chart because if they decide to hit this, where do you go? Where's your support? You had the CPI day that low was at 297.08 and 292.50 is a gap down there. So I don't know. This is a tough one. If you get a pop off the number tomorrow morning, be aware 317.68 was the recent high of the move, and really not much there either. So Home Depot, high expectations.
Yep, and we'll see what else is leading out the week. What we get from some of the stocks out there. Let's go towards another area. Let's go towards the oil stocks. As those continuing, they don't want to turn around here. One that is a kind of a mixed signal today, I think, is Oxy. That one didn't really kind of get a lift, but just staying sideways here. And I feel like when you hang out too much at the top, it's kind of worrisome for me for hard downside action.
Yeah, 76, 76, 76. Popped over that in the month of August. Challenged it early in last week. I know that big red bar on Tuesday, I believe, was earnings. Just don't like the way you backed off 76 here, trading 70 cents off the low of the session. Some major resistance, and they're all like 75, 75, 75, 78. There's your major resistance coming back on the downside, pressuring down. 73.23 was your low, to is your current low. Below that, the lows really drop off. 71.05 was Friday's low, and then nothing till you got the pair of weekly lows, 67.14 and 67.55.
Well,
Let's do XOM for Matthew Diab.
yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do
Exxon Mobil.
XOM. Interesting day. Uh, Almost a matching range day. So this is, look at this one. I mean, you got a potential capital P triple top. 114.66 is the high of those tops. So boom, you blast above that. You blue skies. On the downside, no worry. Hold 112.49. Friday's low, 112.49. Monday's low, 112.49. So instead of trying to pick a top, man, maybe let it get you taken out in some downward momentum. If you do breach that 112.49, your next daily low comes in at 107.57. So looking for a breakout. One is down to penny. Was there news on CVX? That's just acting like a beast today. I don't think I've ever. It's up $1.30 while crude is down. So very unusual day for Chevron CVX.
We'll see what happens, but like Exxon Mobil's up like 88% or something like that for the year. I mean, sometimes things might seem like they're too hard of making decisions of where the money should have gone to, and then we come and look at it, 88% on the upside. Who's getting that kind of upside exposure? That's why it goes to show that we got to understand sometimes when we can rotate into these certain sectors, and we could have rode the trend and continue riding the trend. It hasn't
Not me.
turned
I was
around.
bearish. I was bearish the whole way up. I can admit that one. Someone just came into the chat about Pfizer. Looks like it has a date with 50. Keep an eye on 50. I bet you there's some big paper stacked up there. He gets through 50, more room on the upside. If it can't get through 50, then maybe look. But you look at it, it had a nice rally, had several days of sideways consolidation action, and then broke out. So Pfizer looking good on the daily.
All right, let's take a look at what other stocks were making some up moves today. We can take a look at an interesting one that's coming towards a nice resistance is Netflix. Netflix reversing around today, making a 4% move towards the upside. It's not a bad looking chart. I think if it can get into through that high there and really start closing above, especially towards that 305.63 level, we get above there and actually close up there. Why not fill the gap?
Let's see where Mitch is getting that from. He's getting that from a daily high on October 27th, on October 26th. Can't get nothing by me, Mitch. What you haven't had here on this run is a close over 300. And it looks like it is poised to close over 300 today. So that would be good. And then, once you get the close there, then you got to build the base there, right? You got to find support 295, 296, 297. So it doesn't have as far to travel to take out that new high 311. Nothing on the monthlies there to give you any kind of indication that it's going to done. That it's going to slow down. But man, that's a big move, man. That's a 50-point move in 3 days. So this is your target up here. I would take it. If not, just try and move your stops up, and hopefully it won't turn around on you. S&Ps, we're under pressure. Under pressure. Do you know who sings that?
Pressure,
Do you know who
pushing
sings?
down on me,
Who is
pushing
that?
down on me. Who is that? Yeah, you calling me out right now. My brain's going thin, but I know the
I'll
song.
I'll give you 3 choices.
Oh, look at this guy playing trivia with me. All right, all right. Give it
Okay.
to me. Give me the questions. Give
All
me the
right.
questions.
Okay.
Give me the choices here.
Well, this is tough. This is tough. It was a combo. It was two people did
Oh,
it.
come on.
Yeah. All right. Was it Led Zeppelin and Santana? Was it the Rolling Stones and ZZ Top? I'm not giving good guesses. Or David Bowie and Queen.
Um, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. Of course, it's Queen, man.
Yeah. I did it terrible. I usually do a lot better job on the three choices.
Actually,
I can usually
I,
fake them.
my dad would give me a good, slap across the head. I should have known that one a little bit better. And I do know Queen very much, but you see, you get me sometimes on camera. Sometimes
Well,
you got me
David was
there.
what David Bowie. Was you've heard of David Bowie, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. Enough
All
of the
right,
music trivia, Mitch.
I
Stay
like it. I
focused,
love it.
Mitch.
I
Come
love it.
on.
I love it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. We can do music all day. Let's go to Chewy. Looks like the dogs are out
Do you
there.
do
Who
name
let the
that tune
dogs
in the
out?
car? Do you do
What
that name
happened?
that tune in the car? Do you do name that tune
Oh, I
in the
like that
car?
one. I don't do that
You
one in
never
the
do
car,
that
but
with your wife?
I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You put your hand over so you can't see it, then you flick through the radio stations, and you get a
Oh, Joel giving me
you
a new
get
game.
you get a point for the name of the artist and a point for the name of the song. You should do that. That's fun on road trips.
Okay,
Just got to pay
okay.
attention
There
to
you
the
go.
road too.
Yeah,
We're
I do a
still
little road
fading.
bingo sometimes. Let's go. Let's check
Yeah,
it
we're
out.
fading.
We fading. We fading. We ain't fading on Chewy.
Yeah.
The Chewster. Look at the Chewster.
Which one?
Chewy.
Oh, Chewy.
The
Animals.
Chew Chew.
Yes. Boom, 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 boom.
I don't want to look at
Let's
the
see.
market
Oh,
dropping. I want to look at the
man, oh
strong
man.
stocks. This is
That's a.
strong.
Is there news on it? I mean, they sell some dog food. I mean, what?
I
I don't.
think Chewy loves to go like when like I mean look at the last time this ran. It runs with the market and it has like
I
a
don't
high
know.
beta like compared. I don't understand what gets this really moving so fast, but
45.32 would be my next target. That's just a huge move. That's a $10 move. So next daily target, as I said, is 45.32. And there's a little itsy bitsy teeny weeny gap up to 45.51. So hold on for that. That's about $2 away here in Chewy, but 33 to 40, 34 to 44, 3 days. That's a big percentage move. Maybe hang out, get a little bit of consolidation and make another run higher. I mean, if you're looking on the monthlies, this is nothing, this is
well,
nothing on the move when it had its February 21 high of 120 right on the kisser.
yeah, we won't get into the
I
woof part.
I admit, Led Zeppelin and Santana, that was horrible. Josh Martin's calling me out on
Hey,
that
but one
one.
thing I'll say is that you start talking about the classic rock, and all of a sudden you get guys out of the woodwork, like my man coming out of here and calling you out. That's what it's all about. We're getting you guys going here. Let us know what you guys
Did I ever
like.
tell you my Led Zeppelin concert ticket story?
No, but we'll save that one. We'll save it because if not, we're going to be here all day. But I'll tell you one thing. I know that you have not been watching Peloton on a 3-day winning streak.
Oh yeah, let's take a look.
I'm sure you
here.
probably aren't watching Peloton.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, what a move! Wow, it's almost maybe another $15, and it will be back to my original entry cost. But 11 looks like a little bit of a roadblock here. You hit 11 today, 11.04. This high here was at 11.08. And another high. And so, convince, get 11 bid, and you got a chance in this thing. But it's resistance for now. I mean, they're buying the junk, man. I mean, that's the
true.
thing, is like they're buying the trash. So that's not a good sign for this rally. I know what's AMC doing? AMC's up 24 cents. GME, that's up 17. So it's not a junk, but I consider Peloton junk. Best Buy, or Triple BY, never really got off the ground after that announcement. But what about Beyond Meat? Beyond Meat having another decent day. For you Beyond Meat traders out there, I actually cleaned out the freezer. I saw a bunch of those in there. I should have thrown them out when Lisa wasn't
Those
looking.
things don't
Uh,
expire, right? It's fake
yeah,
meat.
but she would never know if I threw them out. 1635 was the high today. You got a pair of highs at that area from early October. So there you go. You get fake meat. You get to that 60-50, establish a bid there, and you're off to the races here. Elon's drinking buddy says that you seem to be more of a Backstreet Boys kind of guy.
Let's just say, more of the Backstreet Boys kind of guy. What can I say? Like my NSYNC, my Britney Spears, my Christina Aguilera. I know my times, man. I know my times. No, I'm just playing, man.
Spice Girls? Can we get the Spice Girls on this show?
Yeah, I mean, we could play records all day. It's probably someone that doesn't even have a record player. Probably Elon. I don't think Elon has a record player, but that's how it goes there. Elon, you need a new drinking buddy. That's what you need, because Twitter ain't doing it right, man. It ain't doing it right. Get it right there. Get it right, Elon. All right, let's keep going. We'll see what else is making moves out there. Citi downgrading Bank of America. Looks like the Bank of America. I don't know. I always love these when another bank downgrades the other bank. It's like just like a ghetto kick you to, we're gonna take you down so that you take us down, and then you take. Everyone goes down essentially, man. I don't see how anybody wins here.
That's kind of mean. I know. I know. I don't know. This one, I mean, it was traded down this morning. I don't know. This could be a turn. I don't. If I had profits in this one, I would be a little cautious on this, because this has been just an historic run for Bank of America. Look at that. These rallies are. Whew. Look at that thing. It went from 29 to over 38. You got a red bar. Haven't seen many red bars here. SPOOs are going the wrong way. I'm gonna go with Citigroup on this one. SPOOs are tailing off. Let's see. You didn't have a gap. You took out yesterday's low. I don't know. The thing is that there's nothing in here. You come in with the down, 50 SPOOs, or whatever. This thing's going to be at $37 in a heartbeat. 37.14 was your 2-day low. So I'm going with Citigroup on that one.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be watching for Bank of America trying to return the favor. So we'll see if they try to.
Yeah. You don't see that too often.
I'll be looking for it. I'll let you know, team, if I see it tomorrow. But definitely, they hit their own. They hit their own stock by doing this one. That's why I think it's interesting. I'm like, let's down our own industry and see how we do today. Look at Citi; they're down today after that call there. It's like, is that really a smart move?
Look at that Goldman chart. Holy mackerel!
Man, that thing's on a run.
I thought I had a trend line in there. I'd be careful on these, and also I just. Look at the market. The SPOOs are falling out of bed here. I don't know if we had some big sell imbalances, but here we go. I mean, this is, it's not a horrible day. And we're still going to have the highest. Well, who knows, unless we find another 20 handles. So, yeah, you could see on a 15-minute chart here. I don't know. We could have a turn. That 4,000, we settled at 4,000 and a quarter. On Friday, and we flirted with it, spent some time, actually got up to 40.1750, and we're just rolling over, not seeing any really negative news here. But we're making new lows on the session. Maybe we will get close to I don't know, Friday's low 39.51. We won't see that by the close, but may see that in the overnight session.
Yeah, I'm seeing oil stocks take a hit there, and even Oxy, the level that I was looking at, now it's starting to go. I'm gonna be careful about that one tomorrow. I might be looking for downside action to continue after a big run. We'll see what happens there in these oil stocks and different stocks out there. 356. We'll leave it
This
for you
feels
guys
like a
here to throw up a
news
stock.
move.
I mean, it's not really. I mean, I think it's just what you saw there. You saw the relationship, Joel. Oil was dropping. The stocks didn't want to go down. Now, probably take a look there. You might see some continued downside action there. And then, boom, it starts to follow. The relationship comes back into play. I feel like, China's been helping out keep this oil rally going because of reopening in China. But really, I mean, are we really believing that they're reopened? I don't think so. So that could always turn things around to the downside. We'll see what happens. PPI tomorrow. Jay Rice definitely will be on our radar. We'll see what happens and see if we get some change of news, right? We could take a look. XLE also pulling back there. That's starting to pull back there. It's been kind of in like a little bit of a channel. We'll see if it can hold now on this pullback. I'd be looking for pullbacks to around 90. And if that can hold there, maybe we can find support. But if that breaks, you got to go.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to own anything here. We're following. Maybe the news will come out after the close, but I did see some sell imbalances. Nothing major to the sell side. But just the fact that you didn't get that, it's more of not following through 4,000 people wanting to sell on strength here, wanting to lighten up, and they didn't get it. So since they can't going to get lifted on the offers, then they just started crushing bids to get out. So that's what we're looking at. AMD has backed off its high of the session. That actually opened up 75.22, hit 75 and a quarter, came down to fill the gap at 72.67, got just under the close, but now fading into the close here. So I don't know if I'm like overdoing the velocity of this sell-off. I think what I would do is definitely keep an eye on Friday's low, at least in the SPOOs, because I think that'd be your trap door on the downside.
Yeah, if I go to think about it and look around, what could possibly be bringing us back down? Well, why not Bitcoin, right? Why not Bitcoin be the one that starts bringing us back down? It seems like to me that trend isn't holding. It had a weak weekend, starting to come down really fast here. And I think that if you're wondering what maybe be affecting the markets, it could be more FTX concerns.
You think so?
Starting to come and pull us back. At least pull us back. Does it mean that we're going to completely collapse? No, but I mean, we have been running, and I look at the chart and I think about what topped out around that time. You see Bitcoin topped out right around the same time on the 15 minutes. So that's what I'd be looking at. And you can see it topped out right. You had this kind of hard downside action move right after 2 p.m. started coming down. And then it's been dragging. It's through the lows already. And this morning, it was already down there to 15, almost 16,000. It had gone to 15,900. So we might be heading right back down there, and it's starting to drag the pullback.
Yep. Here's what you're looking at. Well, your next monthly low is 14,170. Your low here today, 15,250 and 15,230. The other low was at 14,925. So 15, we're still $1,000 away from that. So if you're looking, Bitcoin, maybe 15 will be the new 18 and put multiple lows in that area. So still trying to hold in there, but still $1,000 from actually breaching that low of the move. All right, we got it down to 39.64, and then there was just a little pop off the close. I think we closed probably last print. It was probably like around 39.70. So not a bad day, considering what we've done over the last couple days. But the pulse got some work to do overnight. So we'll see what happens with that. Mitch, great job. I know I will have to tell the Led Zeppelin ticket story. It's a good one. Maybe I'll tell that tomorrow.
Well,
and our guest tomorrow.
Dun,
Did I
dun.
tell you who our guest is tomorrow?
What you got up for your
How
sleeve there?
how about a bearish person? Who's
a bear?
One of the biggest bears that's ever been on this show?
The Bears.
Who would that be?
Let's see if the chat.
He's been a little bit early. He's been a little bit early with this call.
I'm not sure. Who's it going to be, Joel?
All right. How about if I say he's bearish Tesla?
Ooh, bearish Tesla. I know the chat's going to get it soon. I already got it, but you know, I get my golden star for the day. There it is. Zen coming in. He's got it. Gordon. You guys know it. We'll bring him in. He's been also taking a look at the FTX situation. We want to hear his comments about that.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. All right, Mitchell. Good job again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Fried Chicken Man 8. I'll tell that Led Zeppelin story. You guys will get a kick out of it. All right, everyone, have a good night.
Hey, stay tuned till tomorrow so you can hear about the Led Zeppelin story. Like always, team, hit the thumbs up if you guys appreciated all the content that we had today for you. And if you guys missed my interview of Fryer Battery Manufacturing Company, take a look at it. It was on Benzinga TV. Really good interview. The stock was up over 10% today. They did announce earnings. Take a look at it. That, of course, that's FREY, the ticker, and that's Fryer. And it had a nice little move on the daily chart. This is a SPAC, I know, but it's actually held above the 13, now making a move into the 15s. Take a look at that and take a look at my interview. And you guys can take a look into an opportunity in the battery manufacturing game, which, of course, is a big theme going forward. We'll just have to wait and see. And also, you guys can catch Luke Lloyd, investment strategist and wealth advisor, Strategic Wealth Partners, on that show. Hope you guys had a great one. Hit the thumbs up. I will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, as we rise and shine, of course, with pre-market prep. See you later, team. Let's keep battling. It's a tough market. And I was even looking for the green today, but I'm still in the bull camp. Let's just see what happens next. Of course, Bitcoin stuff, not really helping the market right now. We'll see what happens. Hit the thumbs up, team. Let's keep battling.